Welcome back to another episode on the Nerd Herd server. I died. I died a bunch. um, so essentially, I have two more deaths now. But what ended up happening is I was trying to link up a secondary portal over there. Um, yes, and it trying to get to the Nether was not fun. So we're running into a problem where we're finding out that all of our portals that are linked to the roof, that if they are not built at like Y180 or sorry 128 or higher, that they will delink because this portal no longer goes to the roof. I have lost my roof net access, and that wonderful thing out there killed me. So essentially, what happened was I got to see if I can show you and not die. This is so not safe. I need to fix this. But I got to see where that mass of lava is. I died right there. Twice. I should probably keep track of wither skeletons. So yeah, there's all of this. Not fun to deal with. And the easiest way to get over here was to jump. You see that torch? I came from there and jumped down into the fortress, pillared across, got to here, got shot by a regular skeleton, which bunched me into the lava, and I just ran for my life to try and get over here so I wouldn't lose everything. And oh boy. And I died right there. So I ended up having to run all the way back. Thankfully I had already dug my tunnel. Ooh. See you, you jerk. Can I reach? Am I gonna... I think you're out of range. Jerk face! Okay, I'm not wasting any more arrows on you. I ran all the way back, got to here. I should say I got to there, and a wither skeleton spawned, ran over here and hit me because I wasn't paying attention, bumped me into lava, and I burned to death right there, and lost like half of my stuff. I had lost all of the quartz and magma blocks and glowstone and all the fun bits I had collected in my 500 plus some odd block journey to here, which is where I needed to go to build the portal to hopefully link up in my little base area, and it did this. So it keeps bringing me out over here for some reason. I don't know why. It's annoying. Keep having to run back up and around. I should just reactivate the other portal, because I deactivated it thinking that it would allow me... Oh look, a cow. Of course. You spawn here now. When the last episode, it took me 2 hours. Jerk. Anyway. But yeah, so the portal that one links up to, or is supposed to link up to, is in... There's my little tunnel. Is in here. So it's supposed to link up to here. I might as well just light it, and I will break the other portal. So that's the portal it's supposed to link up to. The coordinates are exact. Yeah, and I dug this little tunnel out because it's just easier access to get back and forth. So yeah, my roof portal is broken roof. And because I was doing the nether thing, I didn't make my farms yet, so meh, at least I. So today's adventure is to go back into the nether, gather some. I need my pick, which is here. Put that there. I need to gather some, what is it, soul sand and magma blocks so that I can make a bubble vader. You can see the conversations with everybody on the server. Everybody's active today. So that I can relink this portal, whoops, to the roof and be back on the network with everybody. So, wish me luck. Gonna get on doing that. Hopefully I won't die again. Hi, I'm back. So, there's a portal in the nether, and just over here is both of the things I need, so I really don't have to spend a lot of time in here other than to get, like, literally 2 blocks, unless I want to gather some quartz. But at least it's here. I didn't die. I don't have to go far. So, nah, I'm gonna gather up some of this. Yeah, I'm gonna gather some of this and the soul sand and some quartz before I head back, just in case I am delinked from the lower nether again. So, yeah, next clip, I'll be back. So I finally come back from the nether, and I'm starting to get things like set up and whatnot, and I haven't left the house yet. And I go to leave, I'm greeted by this. So, remember that war I was talking about? Yeah, that's Jeremy's head. This is from Bon. This is a message. One of which I kind of called him out on. See if I can scroll up here. Threats don't make allies. But essentially he's putting his stake in for whether or not I should pick a side or if I should stay neutral. Pretty much trying to convince me that any side other than his is the losing side. But we'll see. We'll see. Things are progressing. But hey, thanks for the head. We can add it to the wall that is, you know, getting more of them. Yeah, so that's a trading wandering merchant and his llamas. They were annoying me. They kept getting in the way, so I had to cull the herd a little. I have a whole bunch of heads. So yeah, that's what's going on. But now that I have the materials I need for... that's right, I lost my water bucket. I needs a new water bucket. That's not my iron. There's my iron. So essentially what we have to do is make a water elevator up to the new portal. And the new portal is going to go all the way up there. So that means I need to break this one. Which is gonna take forever, because I don't have a fantastic pick. It just has efficiency too, so, you know, fun. And so that I'm not annoyed, need to cut this down. Cool. Alright, so let me get this kind of done. It's not going to be very fun for everybody to watch me make a portal all the way up there. So, yeah, I'll be back. So, I'm making myself a new pair of pants. You know, if I could remember how many pieces of iron I actually need for the pieces of pants, because I died, as you can see. This was a complete mistake. It was I was showing Jeremy around the base, because I was giving him soul sand and magma blocks for his needs of making bubble elevators, which I completed. I'm really happy about how this came out. This is so that mobs can't get in. Go all the way up. Super fun. It's just gonna shoot you at the top. Whee! And the other side is just to go down. So I have signs to make sure people know which side to go down. Upside, you're here! Huzzah! Downside, hold shift at the bottom to make sure you don't take damage. And that's because They're magma blocks now. Magma blocks will actually do damage if you walk on them. So if you shift, see look, no damage. And then you can slowly get off. Hey! So I was giving him those so he can make his own bubble elevators, and I wanted to show him the other portal so that he could see that I linked them up properly. And so hard mode is hard. Also in the nether. But yeah. we have our own head now. Because Wither Skeletons decided to kind of ambush us on the way back to the portal, and he was trying to save me. So this is its new home now. You go up there. He was trying to save me, and there was a little bit of lag at the same time that I was trying to eat because I had the wither effect, and I was trying to not die from the wither effect. And he tried to shoot the skeleton and shot me instead. I got a friend now. It's like having my life-size Barbie. Only in Minecraft, and not a Barbie. Yep, I went there. I'll just save myself out. But so now that that's all done, I can actually focus on other projects. I'm reconnected to the nether proper the way that I want. I guess I can show what I got from the nether. There we go. So I got this stuff. Got some glowstone, magma blocks. This is the quartz from my first venture where I died a bunch of times. But now I have all this stuff. So, yay! And I finally got a fishing rod that has mending, so I named it Lucky Bait. So if anybody ends up with Lucky Bait, it's mine, and I'll know it. So yeah, now it's time to gather some materials, get our sheep and the cows into a pen, and let's get to it. So it's actually the next day, and I just logged back onto the server. I'm currently the only one online, but we have a message. Somebody is watching me. I have a suspicion as to who left this sign. Cool, free sign. Shenanigans aside. Throw it in this one. I got a bunch more stuff done. Finally have pens made. Have swapped my crops out to pretty much just wheat because wheat. But I finally have some cows. I filled in the hole that was over here just because not aesthetic. But I have sheep and the cows finally. Those were babies like maybe 2 minutes ago. Apparently they just grew up all at once. The other thing too is I almost have a full enchant set up, and actually, as you can see, I finally have a diamond helmet. and I got Aqua Affinity and Respiration on it as my first enchant, so it's my snorkel. For the area that I am living in, it's probably the absolute best enchants ever, which is fun. But here's my little enchanting setup. I need at least 2 more bookshelves, but you know, at least I think 2 more, because this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I need 4 more. I can count. But I'll probably make an extra one just so it's even on both sides. But yeah, so I have enchant set up. And I found diamond leggings. Well, by find, I mean we have a zombie mob grinder at the spawn location. And a rare zombie spawned with diamond armor and it dropped the pants. So because I was the one currently using the farm when they dropped, I got to keep them. Huzzah! I don't really have any other special things. Same kind of stuff. I guess I can go to spawn to kind of show off what's been going on there, because a lot has developed since. Whee! I love bubble elevators. Hopefully there's nothing that has spawned out here. Nope. Okay. So let me get all the way to spawn and I will be right back. Finally made it to the spawn portal. It takes a few minutes. I haven't actually like timed it, but it takes a few. At least I'm not as far out as Bon, but still takes a bit. Ooh. That being open is not safe. Let's pass the night, shall we? And then I'm just gonna leave this bed here for just a little bit in case I die. That way I'm inside safety. Not sure who left the doors open, but not safe, guys. Not safe. Oh, and game sounds are loud. I forgot to turn that back down. My bad. Anyway. Why so loud? Alright. Are we safe? Do I need to run for cover? Alright. Because I know how to use stairs. So this is spawn. Also known as Alakazam's Hellmouth base, or Spite Mountain, Hellmouth, not entirely sure which one it is anymore. Oh, it's now a visitor center. This is adorable. Apparently, everybody is being watched. I'm still gonna say it's Bon. But, this is- she got a salmon head! Anyway. So this is Allie's area. She's got a nice little enchantment setup going too. The visitor center is cute. I likes it. Nicely done, Allie. Oh, okay. So this is essentially our communal spawn area. Oh, this is new. This wasn't here before. Did we just dig out a tunnel? We dug out a tunnel. Motel. Alrighty. I'm sorry if this is spoilers, but it's cute. I won't go inside in case it is spoilers. But the main thing I wanted to show off by coming here, and Allie built this tower to protect the nether portal. Let me, you know, be smart and use the stairs, cause stairs. Not sure what's going on with that still. That door is also new. We'll check that out in a minute. But essentially, where that little pillar is over there is the mob grinder I was mentioning before. As long as it's not trapped again. Somebody trapped it before, and I died to drowning damage. That was fun. But yeah, this is the mob grinder. Whee! Whoop. Yeah. So people have been using it as a communal mine as well as the, you know, obligatory mob grinder, but we're calling the mine the Hellmouth. Probably because of how low in the ground it is. There's lava almost everywhere, but yeah, there's lots and lots of things. But main reason we were here, main thing that I am showing off is the zombie farm, which has had some aesthetic upgrades. It looks really good. I'm not sure who did this, but I know it was a communal effort between Allie and Jeremy at the at first. As far as upgrading it to the mossy cobble, not sure, but still looks really cool. So all of the drops are in here. This did have a lot more chain armor. I'm taking those. It did have a lot more rotten flesh, but I will explain why it's all gone in just a moment. But we have a smelter system here, which could be upgraded if everybody knows how to make blast furnaces, because those will smelt ore faster. But yeah, you just stand here and punch things. They're not one-hit kill all the time. Some are, some aren't. Like if I punch them. But it's like no effort, not a big deal. And then bubble elevator up. Whee! So the other thing that we have that Jeremy was working on, and I think Blood, maybe? I could be wrong with that. I know that Bloodstone found a villager with mending trade, and then Jeremy was moving them around and locking trades and whatnot, so communal effort. Not sure what that pillar's for. Communal area. So, Villager Hall. What was that sound? I heard sounds. But Villager Hall. Grand opening cake, have a slice. So this is kind of like our news bulletin board thing. This is where everybody's gonna post their base coordinates and what shops they have. So far, we have Satan Silversonic and iPanda, I think. I keep hearing like potion noises. But those are their farms. Shops currently being renovated. Villager Trading Hall. We're gonna come check. Oh, that's why. Because of the cleric. The cleric makes funny noises. But yeah, we have mending trade. We have rotten flesh trades, and then all of these are trades. Ooh, ender pearls. Yeah, okay. So with this, we're gonna be able to finally get into the dragon fight soon. Makes me excited. Hopefully that'll be this week, maybe next week. I don't know. We haven't really talked about it yet. But then we have a farmer for all the different crops for emerald trades. So yay, all of the things. This makes me excited. This is also still kind of a new thing, so it's still developing. We're gonna have trades for a whole bunch of things. But yeah, this is kind of the communal spawn area. My contribution to this is gonna happen soon once I talk to people who are building here as to what spaces are available. We're not really like doing a plots, so to speak, but we are. I want to see where that pillar was. Where's the pillar? There's the pillar. Why is that pillar there? Pillar. Is that the pillar to the lava pool? I think it was. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Yep, that was still a lava pool for obsidian. Yeah, so this is pretty much communal. Everybody's gonna be building some kind of thing here. I'm not sure who's doing the hotel, but that's a neat idea. I'm gonna pick up my bed and go back to base. So we made it back to base. It's becoming nighttime as per usual, but in the last episode I had asked you guys to give me a name for the silverfish head. Little snafu. Apparently naming the player head in the anvil, it doesn't save the name, because I put the name on it, I put it on an armor stand, and it didn't show the name, and then when you harvest the head, it erases the name, so it doesn't stay. I'm not sure if a name tag works on the heads and then it stays, but I'm not really willing to lose the experience or burn the experience just naming it over and over. So unfortunately, sad face, its name is not, it's Bob. Bob the Bug, but it didn't stay in the metadata, I guess. It just erases it when you pick it up, when you harvest it and put it back down. So, oh well. Moving on from that, we kind of need to get more cows bred up. I keep going in and out of the house. I'm sure you guys are sick of that at this point. Do a little bit of housekeeping. I need to get chickens over here too. Just because I want a source of feathers. Das cows make babies. Well, 4 of you will make babies, because apparently I had an odd number. Y'all shut up. So trying to get a full enchanting setup. I still need to get more diamonds for more diamond armor. It's gonna take a bit, but here's my plan thus far with the island. I have to get there. Jumping, lots of jumping, all the jumping. Hey, we're gonna go up this way. I know my tunnel is pretty and all, but we need to go over here. So this little area is kind of where I'm thinking of putting my actual house. Well, even then it's still not the actual house. My bigger plan for my actual house is I need better armor before I attempt to build it, because it's gonna be in the sky. Part of the reason why I picked this island or this area is because there's kind of this valley with a small plains on the backside of it. So I figure the plains on the backside would be like crop farms and animal farms, and the Mystic Forest area would be populated with like tree houses, but not like, oh hey, that's a tree attached to, or that's a house attached to a tree. But more along the lines of the trees are the house. Does that make sense? Obviously there's going to be a lot of custom building going on, with pathways going in between the trees. I don't really want to terraform too much, but we're going to kind of like make windy paths, and like this would be a hobbit hole kind of thing, but maybe this is a bad example, but this would be kind of like a little hidey hole house kind of deal. And then maybe up here, because neighbors, these 2 trees become one big tree, and the house is the hollowed out center of it. I think that makes more sense. Just so it still looks like a forest without it being like, oh, it's a forest with a bunch of trees in it. Yeah. Think like elves. I'm horrible with my explanations, but this like lake kind of thing, I'm gonna dig it down so it looks more like the ground was kind of torn out of it. And then that section of the torn out ground is gonna be all the way up there with like a bubble elevator to get up and down if you don't have elytra. But the main way of getting in and out of the island would be having elytra, would be up there. So up there eventually is where I want to have my base proper, and that's where like my storage and such would be. But as a result of that, I can't actually start building my house proper until I have better armor, until we've killed the dragon, because then once we kill the dragon, we can respawn it as many times as we want, and everybody can have elytra. Because we have that in the data pack, that the dragon drops wings. So I'm sure at some point, somebody on the server is going to, like, respawn the dragon 30 times. Maybe I'm exaggerating that number, but they'll probably do it a bunch, because I personally don't think the dragon fight's very hard, if you know what you're doing. So yeah. Maybe. We'll think of some things, but in between episodes. Oh, hey look, Blood's on. Hi, Blood. In between episodes, I'm going to do a lot of material gathering, and first things first is I need to build my my shop. I want to build my shop. So I have a lot of material gathering I need to do, a lot of land clearing over there. So yeah. On my adventures, I acquired a dog. Yay! So I already dyed the collar blue, but if anybody has a name for it, just let me know. And I got some name tags, and we'll have a puppy. But I did so much gathering, as I'm sure you saw with my little compilation, but we have Alta wood for all of the things to start our build for our shop. The other thing is, what was it? I found another shipwreck. So we got more emeralds, another treasure map, which is a different one, so it goes in a different direction, which is good, because then that means there's a possibility that it hasn't been found yet. I'm suspicious stew. Still afraid to eat one of those, because I've seen some bad effects from them, but we got all the things. Yeah, we're gonna be opening up a coral shop, so that's gonna have to wait till next episode. Just because this took so long today, and I need to get some other things done. But in the meantime, if you like my shenanigans, give it a thumbs up, maybe a subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.